Hello everyone, it's Marie. Welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to make these lovely earrings. They're super light and delicate and will be a great addition to many summer outfits. First, I'll show you how to create the main part using the crow technique. Then I'll show you how to attach the clasp and finish the project. I made this tutorial very detailed, so even beginners can handle it. So, if you like these earrings and want to make your own, stay with me and let's begin. To make these earrings, I used size 11 Miyuki seed beads. You can substitute them with any other uniform size 10 or 11 seed beads, like round Toho beads or check seed beads. I also use Toho Magatama beads. If you don't have these or can't find them, try using size 6 beads instead. They should work just as well. You only need a few to add some decoration. You will also need gold earring studs. I'm very happy with mine, but I can't remember where I bought them. They've been in my stash for a long time and I finally found a use for them. I made the earrings using Fireline beading thread and these needles. You can find more detailed information about the materials I used in the description below. Alright, let's begin. The first thing we need to do is make the base of the earrings. Here's what it looks like, a beaded circle made using the crow technique. To better explain this technique, I'm using size 6 beads in 2 colors and black beading threads. First, pick up 4 beads and slide them down. Make sure the tail isn't too long. Just leave enough to tie 2 or 3 knots and hide it inside the beads. I'll show you how to do this a little later. Now we need to pass the needle through the bottom bead, like this. You should get a little cross shape. Next we need to pass the needle through all the beads of this cross again, to secure it better. Done. Now pick up 3 beads and then pass the needle through the bead where your thread is coming out, but from the other side, like this. Next, pass the needle through the next bead. Pick up 2 beads. Now pass the needle through the side bead of the new cross and through the bead where your thread is coming out, like this. Next, pass the needle through the next bead and then pick up 2 beads. Pass the needle through the side bead of the second new cross and through the bead where your thread is coming out. Now we need to pass the needle through the next bead and then through the side bead of the first cross. Pull everything tight and then pick up 1 bead. Now pass the needle through the side bead of the first cross, then through the remaining blue bead and through the side bead of the first cross. So the first row is ready. Now we need to pass the needle through all these top beads to secure them. And we can continue. Next, pick up 3 beads and pass the needle through the bead where your thread is coming out, but from the other side. Now pass the needle through the next bead and then pick up 2 beads. Pass the needle through the side bead of the new cross and then through the bead where your thread is coming out. Now pass the needle through the next bead and pick up 2 beads. Pass the needle through the side bead of the second new cross and through the bead where your thread is coming out. Now pass the needle through the next bead and then through the side bead of the first cross and pick up 1 bead. Pass the needle through the side bead of the third cross, then through the bottom bead, and then through the side bead of the first cross, like this. Now secure the top beads by passing the needle through them. We have 2 rows so far, and we need to make 11 in total before joining them into a ring. And now I'll show you how to make the process a little faster. Pick up 3 beads and pass the needle through the bead where the thread is coming out and through the next bead, so we combine 2 steps into one. Then pick up 2 beads. Pass the needle through 3 beads instead of 2. The side bead of the new cross, the bead where the thread is coming out, and the next bead in the base. Then pick up 2 beads and pass the needle through 2 beads as usual. Next, the steps will be repeated. Pass the needle through the bottom bead in the base and through the side bead of the first cross, and then pick up 1 bead. Now pass the needle through 3 beads, through the side bead of the third cross, through the bottom bead, and then through the side bead of the first cross in this row. Pull everything tight and secure the top beads. 3 rows are done. Continue in the same way until you've completed 11 rows. 10 rows are ready. For the last 11th row I will use beads of a different color to make the joining process into a ring more visible. So 11 rows are ready. Now I'll show you how to join them into a circle. Basically, you'll be making the same crosses. First align this piece so it's not twisted, and then we'll start connecting the tops of the crosses. Before we begin joining, we need to hide the short end of the thread by passing it through the beads and tie a knot along the way. It's done. Alright, let's start the joining process. First, let's join the top crosses. Pick up one bead and connect them like this. Then pick up another bead and pass the needle through this bead. Pull tight and the first cross is ready. Repeat the same process on the sides. Here we need one bead to form a cross. And first pass the needle through the top, then pick up one bead. Pull tight and the second cross is ready. There should be 4 crosses in total. Next, we need to move the needle to the next top and then pick up another bead. Joining process from the inside can be a bit tricky, but once you understand the technique, it should be easy. And now 3 crosses are ready. For the last 4th cross, we don't need to add any beads. Just pass the needle through it to secure everything. So the circle is ready. With larger beads it might look a bit loose, but with size 11 beads it will be perfect. For extra security you can pass the needle through all the connections again. Now we can start attaching the ring stud. First, move the thread so it's coming out of the top of a cross, like this. Now pick up 2 beads. I will use a different color to make the process more visual. Then slide them down and then take the stud. Pass the needle through this bead and pick up another one. Now pass the needle through the top of the next cross, like this. The stud will need to be secured better, but we'll do that later. First we need to add the side beads. In the original version this is the Magatama bead, but now I'll just use another color of size 6 beads. Pick up 1 bead at a time and pass the needle through the tops of the crosses. It's very easy. For the last green bead, pass the needle through the top blue bead at the base of the stud, like this. Now we need to secure the stud better by passing the needle through it several times. I will show you one round of how to pass through the stud. You will need to repeat this a few more times. It's a bit tricky to show since the stud is much smaller than the beads, but when you work with size 11 beads it will be much easier. Repeat this a few more times, then hide the remaining end of the thread by passing it through the beads and tie a knot along the way, as we did before. That's it. Thanks for staying with me in this video. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I tried to make it as detailed and clear as possible. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I always try to answer. And see you in the next videos.